Forget monsters under the bed. Sometimes nature itself is the scariest sight. This short clip captures a fleeting moment, barely a blink long. In the still water, a shape rises. Unlike anything natural, it shimmers like a phantom growing from the surface. Before you can dismiss it as a trick of light, another appears in the same spot, mirroring the first. Is it a rare natural phenomenon or something more unsettling? This video, captured by fellow subway riders in New York City, shows another passenger engaged in a seemingly unusual self-talk conversation.
Banana flavored Laffy Taffy is my favorite flavor of Laffy Taffy. Anyways, people were asking me what it's like to drop out of hair school, and I was telling them it's not that big of a deal. I think I still have career prospects. But honestly, if you ask me, personally, anyways, people were asking me what it's like to drop out of hair school, and I was telling them it's not that.
How would you respond if you witnessed this behavior on your subway commute? We might crave explanations for strange weather events, clinging to ideas of the supernatural or the spooky, but this clip from Romania leaves no room for fantasy. It's raw, real terror. Roaring winds and rain pummel a small city center. A monstrous gust nearly uproots trees, their branches clawing at the sky. Then, with a sickening yank, a billboard surrenders to the fury. The clip cuts abruptly, leaving us to imagine the chilling reality of being caught exposed in this storm's wrath. This dashcam footage serves as a cautionary tale for drivers with itchy gas pedals. Watch as the red car behind blatantly disregards traffic safety, tailgating, erratic lane changes. The driver weaves through traffic like a pinball, seemingly oblivious to the danger they pose to themselves and others. But fate, or perhaps a watchful eye in the form of an emerging police car, has other plans. The officer reacts swiftly to the reckless driving, initiating a pursuit. While the red car makes a futile attempt to flee, the congested lanes quickly become a cage. Justice, served slow but sure, arrives in the form of flashing lights pulling the car over. This incident is a stark reminder that reckless driving might get you there faster, but it could also land you pulled over on the side of the road, facing consequences that could have easily been avoided with a little patience. The New York subway is famous for many things, including its unofficial residents, rats. We've all been there, catching some shut-eye on a long commute. But what if that feeling of something brushing against you wasn't just a dream?
At some point.
This video, filmed on a subway train, shows a rat climbing onto a sleeping passenger. Let's just say it's enough to make anyone reconsider a subway nap. Staying safe at night is paramount. This video highlights a chilling encounter. A group hanging out in a park late at night is unnerved by a stranger dressed as a clown who appears out of nowhere and stares at them. Reports of similar unsettling experiences and even potential harm caused by this individual in the area raise a red flag. This incident serves as a stark reminder that if you're ever alone at night and encounter someone behaving strangely or making you feel unsafe, trust your instincts and leave immediately. It's always better to be cautious than become a victim. Herd animals can exhibit competitive behavior, and this video seems to show that. A cow basks in the attention of visitors, while a nearby bison appears to take notice. The bison slowly approaches, circles the car, separating the cow from the people.
Making a mess. I wonder when he comes if this cow's gonna hang around.
And then delivers a forceful nudge with its head.
Oh, he's gonna ram him in the butt. He got up ahead of steam and ran into.
While the cow and the woman are clearly startled, it's important to remember this is likely instinctive behavior rather than calculated malice. The bison's actions may be driven by a desire to reassert dominance within the herd dynamic. In a dramatic escape attempt, a man pursued by police jumps from a bridge at night. Witnesses watch in shock as the man lands on the ground, seemingly unharmed, and walks away from the scene. The outcome of this situation remains unclear. Forget ghosts and ghouls. Real terror hits the road in this dashcam clip. Cruising down a dark highway, the driver witnesses a nightmare unfold. A car on the overpass loses control in a blink, erupting from the shadows. It plummets down, a twisted hunk of metal, before slamming onto the concrete below. Our driver reacts with a heartbeat's worth of time, swerving just in time to avoid the wreckage. This close call is a chilling reminder. Stay alert, because on the road, danger can appear from anywhere, and in an instant. A treacherous ice storm swept through the port city of Vladivostok, Russia in November 2020. Widespread damage and power outages painted a grim picture in the aftermath. The next morning, a chilling incident unfolded for a local couple. Daria Ponomarenko-Zhuk and her husband, Alexander, were tackling the icy aftermath, clearing ice from their car. Daria briefly headed inside their apartment building for hot water, leaving Alexander braving the elements. A split-second decision may have saved his life. Alexander noticed something just in time and swiftly moved away from the car. A terrifying crash resonated as a massive chunk of concrete plummeted from the 9th floor of a neighboring building. The concrete slab, believed to be part of the building's siding, completely crushed their car in its devastating descent. Miraculously, the falling debris narrowly missed Alexander himself. The cause of the concrete's fall remained undetermined, but the brutal weather conditions were likely a contributing factor. Another car on the same street fell victim to a similar concrete collapse that day. Shaken but incredibly grateful, both Alexander and Daria acknowledged the close call, especially thankful their 5-year-old daughter wasn't present during the incident. A photo captured Alexander holding a beer next to the totaled car, a somber yet celebratory gesture marking his 2nd birthday as he called it, a chilling reminder of his brush with disaster. Alexander's quick reflexes and situational awareness undoubtedly played a crucial role in his fortunate escape. Distraction left a cloud of questions hanging over the scene. It highlighted the tightrope walk the operator of the larger machine had to walk, pulling hard and fast enough to free the excavator, but slow and steady enough to avoid another mishap. Ever felt the ground turn traitor? That sinking dread as your world starts to wobble? That's a reality for folks in Mindanao, Philippines after a monstrous 7.6 earthquake struck at 10:37 p.m. One minute you're grabbing late night snacks, the next you're diving for cover, praying falling glass isn't on the menu.
Oh my god.
Imagine the terror. You're at the market, catching up with friends when the ground starts to convulse and electrical lines erupt in a deadly ballet of sparks. Running might seem crazy, but where's the safe zone when the earth itself feels like it's disintegrating?
Oh my God! Oh my God, Jesus name! Oh my God!
This restaurant footage captured with chilling clarity lays bare the raw fear of an unexpected earthquake. No shaky camera work here, just the stark reality of a world teetering on the edge. It's a reminder that sometimes, when the ground gives way, the only option is to run for your life. On May 30th, 2020, a bizarre scene unfolded next to the city river, captivating locals and soon grabbing wider attention. A car, for reasons unknown, ended up submerged in the water. A crane was called in to try and rescue the vehicle, and anticipation grew as the operation began. But just as things seemed about to go smoothly, a snag emerged. The attempt to hoist the car back onto land almost succeeded, but then took an unexpected turn. As the situation escalated, the crane operator faced a heart-stopping moment. They were forced to make a last-minute escape from the cab, narrowly avoiding getting hurt themselves. Thankfully, bystanders reacted quickly and pulled the operator to safety from the rising water. Despite the chaotic turn of events, nobody was injured. Airline staff at Tampa International Airport encountered a disruptive passenger in November 2022, as captured on its body camera footage. The intoxicated individual's misbehavior resulted in him being removed from the flight. Police were called to the scene when the man refused to leave the airport.
No, my dad has bladder cancer. He's at Mayo, and you are not letting him on the plane. This is kind of fucked up, man. I gotta say. They asked you if you wanted to be rebooked. You said no. Why don't you keep moving, keep walking?
No, you gotta keep going. You gotta leave.
Why are we doing
Because
this,
that
guys?
company's not letting you fly.
No, guys.
And when they tell you to
Hey,
leave,
guys.
you gotta go. No, we'll talk. You can talk and walk.
The footage shows officers attempting to de-escalate the situation and explain that cooperation is necessary to avoid arrest for misconduct.
My dad has bladder cancer.
No, we understand that, but you can't fly today.
Just clear it up. Why can't I not fly?
They're not, because that airline said you couldn't.
Pay attention.
Oh, what am I doing? I can sauce you. Like
We don't want you to fall.
However you want.
No. Get off me, man. Get
All
off.
right, listen.
In a second, you're gonna go to the
Yeah.
So just calm down.
Just relax.
Leave the air side and go out with your legs. No, but we're gonna walk. No. Yes. What have I done? What have
You're
I done?
intoxicated.
He's not
You've been drinking.
What do you mean? I could
It doesn't matter.
You work that way.
Your money's been refunded to your credit card that you used to purchase the ticket. You're not flying tomorrow.
You can't fly. You can fly tomorrow.
Plane, just go.
Come on.
Plane, buddy. Come on.
Nope. Not going
Don't start doing that kind of stuff, because you'll just end up going to jail.
Why are you guys so mad at me?
We're not mad at you.
No, this is
Mad at you. I'm drinking my coffee here. I'm not mad at you.
Sit down. Why? Sit down.
What do I do?
Have a seat.
What do I do?
Have a seat. The train's gonna move. Sit down.
What do I do? Hold on.
First of all, you're not even listening to me. I'm asking you to sit down. That's what I'm asking you to do, and you're not even listening to that.
Well, what am I doing wrong?
You've been drinking.
You're trespassing.
You're intoxicated.
You're intoxicated.
I want you to fly.
You're trespassing.
I get next to your head. I can smell the alcohol in your breath.
Oh, I did.
Just back up.
Holy United will not let you fly.
They're not gonna let you fly.
We have two options here. We either escort you out, or we...
Unfortunately, the man's behavior did not improve, leading to his eventual arrest. FPS Russia, a popular YouTube channel known for its focus on firearms, hosted by Kyle Lamar under the persona 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒐𝒔, boasted over 6 million subscribers. In January 2013, a video testing the limits of a 𝑑R-𝒊𝒅𝒂𝒂𝒓 18, also known as a suitcase weapon, took a dangerous turn.
You don't need any tools to assemble it. Everything is just hand tight, so there aren't any special wrenches to keep up with, no Allen keys.
Lamar quickly assembled the firearm and showcased its accuracy through target practice with soda bottles and concrete. However, in an attempt to further demonstrate the weapon's power, he aimed at the door of a seemingly unremarkable pickup truck. This decision had a near catastrophic outcome.
Maybe a lot of shrapnel.
The truck unexpectedly exploded upon firing, propelling a large piece of metal shrapnel in Lamar's direction. Luckily, he managed to evade injury by a hair's breadth, highlighting the inherent dangers associated with firearms and the importance of safe handling practices. This white-knuckle dashcam footage throws you right into a high-speed chase on a Puerto Rico expressway. Three police cars, sirens wailing, are locked in a heated pursuit of a reckless biker. The rider weaves through traffic like a bullet, dodging cars and trucks with inches to spare. The cops are determined to end this chase fast. They work together, a strategic ballet of flashing lights and screeching tires, trying to box in the biker. Suddenly, a police car nudges the motorcycle from behind. A bump, a flash of sparks, and the rider is flying. But this daring biker isn't done yet. He scrambles to his feet, throws a look back at the stunned cops, and makes a break for it on foot. Motorcycle abandoned, he sprints across a busy expressway, disappearing into a maze of concrete and steel. Did he escape? The dashcam doesn't say, but one thing's for sure. This chase was a wild ride. Inattentive driving can have life-altering consequences, as this near miss on a narrow road demonstrates. A BMW driver, seemingly oblivious to their surroundings, fails to notice an elderly pedestrian crossing the street. The pedestrian narrowly avoids being struck, forced to take a step back as the car zooms past, but the danger doesn't end there. The driver's complete disregard for the near collision is even more alarming. They speed away without a second thought for the pedestrian's well-being. Thankfully, justice prevails. A police vehicle stationed at the crossing witnesses the entire incident. With sirens wailing, the police car makes a swift U-turn, initiating a pursuit of the reckless driver. This serves as a powerful reminder that a momentary lapse in focus can have devastating consequences, and that scofflaw behavior will not go unnoticed by law enforcement. Beach bliss turns to a watery nightmare in this shocking clip. Sunbathers bask in carefree bliss, oblivious to the monstrous storm brewing on the horizon. The sky, once a canvas of blue, morphs into a menacing tapestry of dark clouds. But it's not just any storm. Three monstrous waterspouts rise from the churning sea, twisting and growing with each passing second, from relaxation to frantic escape. As sand whips around their ankles and the once calm water turns into a frenzy, beachgoers are jolted into action. The quick, steady evacuation under the crackle of lightning and rumble of thunder is a stark reminder. Paradise can turn perilous in a heartbeat. Here, the only forecast is get out now, because with these monstrous waterspouts on the horizon, who knows what terrifying spectacle awaits. A security breach at the police station. Left unattended in an office, a suspect makes a daring escape attempt. Taking advantage of a seemingly opportune moment, the cuffed individual slowly inches towards the station's main door. With the twist of the knob, freedom beckons. The suspect steps out, blending into the night, their ultimate fate hanging in the balance. Will they vanish without a trace, or will their escape be short-lived? Haunting footage from Saudi Arabia captured on October 18, 2020 shows a man's terrifying ordeal in a parking structure. The video depicts him calmly walking down a staircase when suddenly the structure itself begins to crumble around him. In a scene straight out of a nightmare, chaos erupts as he narrowly avoids being caught in the collapsing concrete. In the high-stakes world of hauling heavy machinery, one wrong move can spell disaster. Take for example, transporting a massive bulldozer in a flatbed truck. Imagine this. The truck tackles a steep uphill climb, but as it strains against the incline, the worst happens. The front tires of the flatbed lift clean off the ground, leaving the driver with no control over the steering. In a terrifying moment, the entire rig teeters precariously, then starts rolling back down the hill, an unrestrained descent with potentially catastrophic consequences. Brooklyn Marie, a property inspector, encountered an unusual sight during a recent inspection of a vacated house. The clip, captured on her body camera, shows a blurry object seemingly moving through the basement frame. The footage has been slowed down for better examination. Marie returned to the property later, but could find no explanation for the anomaly. While the cause remains unclear, the clip has gone viral, garnering over 26 million views. Commenters are divided, with some suggesting technical glitches and others entertaining paranormal explanations. When tempers flare, some drivers see their cars as weapons. This clip captures the chilling reality. A road rager fixates on another driver, tailing and harassing them for not letting them cut in line. As frustration mounts, the enraged driver pulls alongside, spewing threats and demanding they stop. But stopping is a gamble. Who knows what weapons lurk behind the rage? Our driver makes a smart choice. Keep moving. Little does the aggressor know, his anger has reached peak stupidity. Instead of pulling over, he throws his car in reverse, sending it rolling helplessly down the road. In a frantic scramble, he jumps out to chase after it, creating the perfect escape window for a lucky driver. This close call is a stark reminder: on the road, anger breeds danger, and sometimes the worst enemy is yourself. Jim, a local fisherman in Mammoth Lakes, California, had a fishing trip he won't soon forget. While relaxing by the lake with a friend, a massive bear lumbered out of the woods.
at here, Mr. Bear coming my way. Oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? It's a bear.
The unexpected visitor put on a show for them, parading right in front of their stunned figures.
Mr. Bear, what are you gonna do, Mr. Bear? Oh my gosh, look at here. Mr. Bear is right here.
Luckily, the bear didn't seem interested in them and, after a brief encounter, ambled off without a care in the world. A fortunate day to go fishing indeed, Jim remarked later, clearly shaken but thrilled by the close encounter.
Let's take a quick break
This
from the
dramatic
creepy
footage
stuff
captured
and
by
go back
Coast
to
Guard
the everyday
helicopter
horrors
shows
of
a
Mother
small
Nature.
boat battling enormous waves near the mouth of the Columbia River. The situation becomes more concerning when it's revealed the boat was reported stolen. It appears the individual who took the vessel lacked experience handling it in such rough conditions. The video shows the boat capsizing, leaving the person in a potentially life-threatening situation. The Coast Guard's presence suggests they were involved in a rescue operation, but the outcome remains unclear. A heart-stopping situation unfolded in Crestview, Florida, when an 8-year-old boy with autism went missing from his home late at night. Nonverbal and unable to call for help, the boy's disappearance prompted a swift response from local police. Thankfully, specialized help was on hand. Bo, a canine officer on his very first search and rescue mission, was called in to track the missing child.
How are you? I got him, Rob. All right, Rob.
Bo picked up the boy's scent quickly and followed it relentlessly. Within 10 minutes, Bo had successfully located the boy, bringing immense relief to the search party. Recognizing the importance of a gentle approach, the deputies offered the boy a chance to interact with Bo. It was an instant connection, with the boy visibly calming down.
Was showered with praise.
Good job, buddy. You saved the day. Good job. Pretty good job.
Reunited with Bo and the deputies, the boy safely walked back home, where his worried family was waiting. During a normal skydive in Thailand on October 19, 2014, Forrest Troy Pullman captured this heart-stopping video. He was tandem jumping with a friend's wife when things went wrong. Pullman saw the plane make a sharp turn straight at them. The plane's wing, propeller, and tail flew dangerously close, narrowly missing them both. The impact ripped off Pullman's stroke and bridle, preventing its main parachute from opening. They plummeted in a terrifying freefall. But luckily, Pullman was able to activate his reserve chute, bringing them safely down. Shaken by the incident, Pullman blamed pilot error and acknowledged their incredible luck in avoiding injury. He quit working at that drop zone and took a break from skydiving altogether. This police cam footage captured at Salt Lake City International Airport in 2021 shows a passenger's frustration escalate after a seat change. Initially nervous about being bumped from an aisle seat to middle one, the woman's agitation quickly grows.
What have I done on the plane?
Well,
I would like to ask you what I have done on the plane.
I listened to your side, and I listened to that.
I'm not asking about my side. I'm asking you what I have done on the plane. Did I touch someone? Did I touch someone?
What was your name,
Please
Jacqueline?
explain it. Have I spoken to did I touch someone? Please tell me if I've spoken to someone and I've touched someone.
Okay, so
listen to him. Ask him that question.
All right, Jacqueline, we're gonna
ask
leave.
him.
Jacqueline, you need to leave now because
No,
you've been denied.
ask him.
The recording reveals her shifting blame to the officers, insisting they were responsible and she's blameless.
I don't live
Delta's
here.
not flying.
I live in New York.
Well, good. Okay. Delta
Dude,
has-
who's paying for my ticket?
You're gonna have to. You got refunded.
I got refunded
Let's go.
to live in Utah?
Yeah. Jacqueline. Okay. We're gonna walk out because you
I
are
don't
not a
live
Delta
here.
passenger.
I don't know anyone here.
You're
If
not a
anything,
Delta
I need to get a
passenger now.
ride back to New York.
Okay. We'll walk you out to where the other airlines are. Okay.
Dude, I don't live here.
Delta is denying you service. Okay. Delta Airlines, a private company, is denying you service.
Why
We're gonna go to the other
though?
airline.
Because you guys denied me service. Why? You don't even know why.
Okay,
So
let's
you
walk
better
out.
get me a flight back
Grab
to
your
New
bag.
York.
Okay.
I don't live in Utah.
Jacqueline,
I've never
Jacqueline.
been here.
As tension rises, her demand for an explanation morphs into frantic pleas to board the flight. The reality of a missed flight sinks in, leading to demands for a refund and a return trip to New York.
Dude, this is on you though.
This is not on me. Okay.
Yeah, this is on you.
You caused a disturbance. They have deplaned.
No, I did not cause a disturbance.
The situation spirals further as her screams intensify, fueled by the knowledge she's far from home. Sadly, a misplaced attempt at physical contact with an officer leads to a restraint and arrest.
Let's go.
Stop!
Here, hands behind your back.
Stop!
Hands behind your back. Now. Hands
Stop!
behind your back.
Stop!
Hands behind your back.
Stop! I don't live in Utah.
Stop resisting. Hands behind your
I
back.
don't
Hands
live in
behind your back.
Utah.
Hands behind your back. Stop resisting. Hands behind your back.
Ow, I live in
Stop
Utah.
resisting. Stop resisting. Hands behind your back.
I don't
Gotcha.
live in
Stop
Utah.
resisting.
In a dramatic desert chase, a stolen Tundra SUV led police on a high-speed pursuit. The suspect eventually crashed the vehicle and fled on foot, but the escape attempt was short-lived. Desperation led the suspect to a daring move, stealing a parked California Highway Patrol cruiser in a bid to continue the chase. While the stolen cruiser initially helped evade capture, it ultimately became disabled, with no escape route left. The suspect surrendered and was apprehended by law enforcement. A drive down the road in Hui-Zhou, China, turned dramatic on August 16, 2023, for a couple and an incredibly fortunate driver. At first, they thought they were witnessing some aggressive tailgating, a car way too close to a hulking semi-truck. But as they got closer, a much more serious situation unfolded. The car was actually hitched to the back of the semi, being dragged along. Thankfully, the driver was somehow pulled out unharmed. How long the car might have kept getting dragged is anyone's guess, if not for these observant passersby who sounded the alarm. Exactly how the car got stuck under the semi remains a mystery. It's possible the car rear-ended the truck while it was stopped. The driver didn't even notice. This incident is a chilling reminder of the danger zones surround large trucks and how important it is for drivers to be aware of blind spots. A moment of distraction turns catastrophic in this chilling clip. A man stands frozen, captivated by something unseen, so engrossed to see that a car swerves wildly to avoid him. The But the danger isn't over. A horse-drawn buggy, trailing behind the car, is sent careening into a fence, throwing its occupant to the ground. The commotion jolts the man back to reality. Horror dawns on his face as he witnesses the wreckage of his inattention. The cause of his distraction remains a mystery, a silent witness to the chaos it unleashed. It serves as a stark reminder: a split second of lost focus can have devastating consequences. A curious video making the rounds on TikTok has viewers scratching their heads. Uploaded by user 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒐𝒔, the shaky footage shows an unidentified creature moving through a grassy field. While details are blurry at first, the creature stops and attempts to climb a hill, offering a brief glimpse. Online sleuths are split on its identity. Theories range from a large rabbit-wombat hybrid to a small child in a costume. More exotic suggestions include a diseased sun bear or even a creature straight out of South Park. Is this video genuine or a clever hoax? The answer remains unclear. Check out the clip for yourself and see what you think. Could it be a new species, a case of mistaken identity, or perhaps the product of special effects? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. This intense dashcam footage from Mexico puts viewers in the patrol car with law enforcement officers navigating the country's drug cartel conflict. As the police cross a known cartel-controlled area, abandoned vehicles become a stark sign of potential danger. Suddenly, the distant crackle of gunfire erupts, a chilling reminder of the ever-present threat. The situation escalates when a bullet slams through the windshield, showering the officers with glass and creating a critical moment. Reacting swiftly, the police take cover by entering a nearby tunnel, escaping the hail of gunfire pouring in from cartel territory. Taiwan has been struck by its most powerful earthquake in 27 years, causing widespread damage, injuries, and tragically deaths. The United States Geological Survey reported a 7.4 magnitude quake hitting the eastern coast on April 3, unleashing a series of aftershocks. In the following 5 hours, at least 76 aftershocks rattled the region, some registering as high as 6.4 on the Richter scale. The tremor's violence is evident in security camera footage from a home, showing wine bottles and glasses shattering to the ground in a cafe. Local fire departments report a grim tally of at least 9 fatalities and over 900 injuries. Taiwan's president has deployed the army to assist with search and rescue efforts. The Central Weather Administration warned residents to brace for more aftershocks. While millions face the threat of severe weather, including tornado watches in 9 states, this college student's story highlights the power in nature. Dramatic footage captured by Ethan Ferry shows Madeline Brangers caught in strong winds on her way to class at the University of Kentucky. The sound of a nearby tornado intensifies as she's briefly knocked off her feet. Thankfully, bystanders managed to alert her, and she sought shelter.
Trying to yell at her in order to get her in, and I don't even know if she really could even hear us yelling until finally she looked over and realized that we were inside trying to get her into safety.
Despite sustaining a minor injury, Madeline's determination is evident. She persevered and made it to class on time. This incident serves as a reminder of the importance of staying weather aware and taking precautions when warnings are issued. Forget haunted houses. The true chills lie on forgotten tapes. Unlike blank ones, used VHS holds secrets, birthday parties, vacations, or something more sinister. This clip, riddled with static, unveils a glimpse into such a mystery. Distorted CCTV footage flickers across the screen. The storage facility is seemingly ordinary. but shadows dance at the edges. Figures flit in and out of view. In some clips, people browse the aisles. In others, a lone menacing black shape lurks in the corner. There's no overt horror here, but a creeping unease settles in what lurks in the darkness of this storage facility. This is a glimpse into the unsettling potential hidden within the mundane, a reminder that sometimes the most chilling mysteries lie in plain sight. In the aftermath of a landslide, a video shows the chaos left behind, with debris littering the road like scattered teeth. One particularly stubborn obstacle, a massive boulder blocking the way. To clear the path, a crew sent in a crane mounted on a flatbed truck, all controlled remotely for safety. The plan seemed simple: lift the boulder and haul it away. But underestimating a rock's weight is a common mistake. These things are denser than they look, packing a surprising punch. As the crane hoisted the giant rock, something went terribly wrong. Maybe it was a malfunction in the crane itself, or maybe the attachment to the boulder snapped. Whatever the cause, the crane's arm lurched violently, flinging the boulder off course. In a domino effect, the cane swung wildly, yanking the entire flatbed truck with it. They both teetered for a terrifying moment before plunging into a nearby gorge. Thankfully, no one was hurt because the crane was remote controlled. This close call serves as a stark reminder of the hidden dangers lurking in disaster cleanup, especially after landslides where the ground itself can be unpredictable. A terrifying incident unfolded in Eugene, Oregon, when a runway saw from a nearby construction site careened across a parking lot and smashed into a convenience store. Security camera footage captures the harrowing scene. A man, later identified as 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒐𝒔, enters the store just seconds before the saw comes hurtling through the storefront. The impact is significant, causing the entire store to tremble. Thankfully, Mr. 𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒐𝒔, who was accompanied by his fiancée Holly, had narrowly avoided being struck by the saw.
Shook the whole building. Yeah, I mean, it was like an earthquake. At first, I just saw a puff of dust. It wasn't until I actually saw the projectile, I'm thinking it's going right through this door, right through me.
This close call serves as a stark reminder of the importance of workplace safety measures and proper equipment handling. A tense scene unfolds inside a makeshift guardhouse, a car parked on what seems like a lonely stretch of road. A cartel member, known only by his codename Halkin, is slumped over the wheel, fast asleep, his duty to watch completely neglected. Unaware of the watchful eyes upon him, Halkin sleeps soundly. Suddenly, the car door swings open with a metallic clang. A fellow cartel member, armed and armored in a bulletproof vest, stands silhouetted in the harsh sunlight. The unexpected intrusion shatters the quiet, creating an atmosphere thick with tension. Was this a surprise inspection? A rival gang? The tension hangs heavy as Halkin jolts awake, facing the consequences of his slumber. In July 2023, Wausau, Wisconsin police responded to a complaint at County Market. A 25-year-old man from Texas, Hervey, was reportedly harassing staff. When officers arrived, he was gone, but staff provided a description. Later, police received a report of a stolen vehicle. The caller witnessed a man matching Hervey's description near a stolen truck and saw it driven away. The owner, initially believing it was a prank, realized his truck was missing and confirmed it was unlocked with a spare key inside.
Officer Terry with Wausau PD. Is this a company vehicle or your personal? Okay. I don't know if this is going to make you feel any better or not. We do have license plate readers all over the city, and part of the reason why it took me so long to get here is because I was working on getting entered into that system and everything.
Me and someone were talking at the back window, and we saw someone walking up through the parking lot. Next thing, the person I was talking to was looking that way. He's like, "Hey, that's your truck." Honked the horn, and then he just kind of drove up in there. So I thought maybe he was just younger kind of thing. He was planning to put it up their way or something.
Was he carrying anything with him?
I almost want to say he had a backpack.
We had a guy this morning. I don't know where he came from. His address is in Texas, but he's been in the area kind of causing a problem. I suspect that this is going to be the same person, but like I said, if he drives through town, it's going to alert on one of our cameras and we're going to find him. Typically, we find them still in the city, which is what I'm hoping for. Our dispatch center put out, it's called an attempt to locate, so basically everyone in Marathon County is looking for your truck right now.
Since Hervey was on probation as a registered sex offender with an ankle monitor, police quickly located him. However, upon activating sirens, Hervey fled in the stolen truck, leading officers on a high-speed chase exceeding 88 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone.
Okay, I think I see it. I'll keep you on speaker, but I'm gonna put the phone down here. 196, I believe I see it. Beyond Burek, still traveling northbound past the water treatment. 196, 1080.
Despite posted warnings, Hervey continued speeding and crashed into a ditch at a sharp turn. Officers observed signs of potential drug use and found drug paraphernalia in Hervey's backpack upon searching the truck with the owner's consent.
Crashed at the curve. At the curve north of the water treatment center. I can see his hands. Show me your hands! 169, I'm out with her. Look at her. Show me your hands! Hands! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! One at gunpoint. Show me your hands! Get out of the vehicle! 169, I'm out with her. Out of the vehicle! Keep your hands or I can see them! 169 for 43, we have one male stepping out. We can see his hands at this time. Face away from me! Step out! Keep your hands up! High risk. Yep. Stay back here. Show us your hands! Do it now! Keep your hands up! Keep them up! Turn away! Turn away! Walk backwards towards the sound of my voice! Keep your hands where I can see them! Face away from me! Face away! Walk backwards towards the sound of my voice! Keep your hands up! Keep walking! Keep walking! I'm coming behind you because I lost it. Keep walking! Keep walking! Keep your hands up! Don't reach for anything! Keep walking! Stop! Hands on top of your head! Interlace your fingers! Get down on your knees! Your hands on the ground in front of you! Lay down! Hands out to the side! Palms up! Do not move! Palms up! Palms up! Place your left hand on the small of your back! 4-5, just be aware. We're right at the crest of the hill, so be careful. The other oncoming unit, we're right here with guns coming that way, so stay still.
Uncooperative throughout, Hervey faced a multitude of charges: felony counts for vehicle theft, fleeing police and threatening officers, as well as misdemeanor charges for resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and drug paraphernalia possession. He was issued a $10,000 cash bond. Security footage captured in Washington, D.C. in February 2018 shows individuals vandalizing traffic cameras. The video, uploaded to YouTube by BBC News, has sparked discussion about the role of these cameras. The footage depicts a person exiting a vehicle and deliberately damaging a camera stand before tossing the camera aside. Police are searching for those responsible for this act of vandalism, while some online commenters speculate the culprit may have been motivated by a recent speeding ticket. The reason for the vandalism remains unclear. From single breakdown to multi-car mayhem, this clip from a dark Los Angeles freeway is a chilling reminder of the dangers of inattention. A lone car sits disabled on the highway, its hazards a beacon in the gloom. A spotlight illuminates the scene, but a sense of unease grows as precious seconds tick by. Then, disaster strikes. A speeding driver plows into the disabled car, sending it flying and sparks erupting in the night. Thankfully, most approaching vehicles swerve to safety, but the danger isn't over. The darkness itself becomes an enemy. Visibility plummets, turning the scattered wreckage into a terrifying maze. One car avoids the initial impact, but another slams into the side of the freeway, its momentum carrying it into the path of those behind.
No, they're blocking the middle lanes of the 110. Traffic's coming hot.
The chaos escalates. Blinded by the shadows in the growing debris field, vehicles scurrying out of control. One slams into the barrier wall, spinning back into the fray. Brakes squeal, horns blare, but the damage is done.
And now
6 cars are now entangled in the wreckage. Each collision a testament to the high price of a momentary lapse in focus. This incident serves as a stark warning. On dark highways, awareness is everything. A single mishap, unseen in the gloom, can erupt into a chain reaction with devastating consequences. This video, filmed at Stoneman High School, captures a tense moment during a lockdown situation. Students are seen huddled in a darkened classroom as a SWAT team enters. The footage shows officers with flashlights directing the students to raise their hands and put away their phones. Due to the compliance with instructions, the video cuts off before showing the full interaction. However, the brief clip offers a glimpse of the commotion and potential fear experienced by students during such an event.
Hands, put your hands up, please. Put your phones away.
The students' trembling arms can be seen in the frame, along with sounds of hushed voices as the SWAT team secures the area. The New York subway is a breeding ground for the bizarre. This video captures a scene straight out of a horror movie, a passenger unleashing a blood-curdling, almost demonic scream. The sheer creepiness turns heads, leaving fellow commuters wide-eyed and uneasy. There's no doubt, witnessing this live would trigger a one-way ticket off that train for me too. Quick thinking and clever tactics led to a dramatic arrest in Chihuahua, Mexico. The scene, a seemingly ordinary store on a bright afternoon. Unaware he's being watched, a cartel member steps out of his red pickup truck. Police had been tracking his movements, meticulously planning a sting operation to minimize risk. The moment arrived, police vehicles converged on the target with practiced efficiency, forming a tight net around the surprised suspect. Escape routes were sealed, leaving him surrounded by a sea of fast-moving, coordinated officers. Faced with overwhelming force, the cartel member had no choice but to surrender. A terrifying incident unfolded in Toronto, Canada on November 14, 2019. A city bus slammed into a utility pole, sparking a major safety scare. Thankfully, the passengers escaped with minor injuries. The crash triggered emergency protocols, including shutting down power to the downed lines, crucial to protect utility workers like the one called in for repairs. He suited up in his standard protective gear, a lifesaver as things took a dangerous turn.
Were you rolling? I was.
I don't think so.
I was just
looking for my guy.
I was rolling through the whole thing.
Believing the line to be deactivated, the worker went to cut it. In a heart-stopping moment, it became clear something was wrong. Thankfully, the gear did its job and the worker wasn't injured. This incident is a chilling reminder of the split-second decision and constant dangers utility workers face, especially around high-voltage lines. It also underscores the critical importance of safety protocols and equipment. They can literally be the difference between life and death. Ever partied on wheels? This incident from 2022 shows a dark side of that fun. A party bus driver, 45-year-old Gregory Baldwin, left a trail of destruction in his wake, impacting a shocking 18 vehicles. Body camera footage reveals Baldwin's bizarre attempt to explain his actions. He claims he was simply searching for a parking spot. However, the evidence speaks for itself.
So I drop my people off at Wrigley Field.
Okay.
And
is that what they're at right now?
Yes.
I see there's a bunch of stuff.
Yes. And I was just like cruising around looking for somewhere to park and just sit there until the game was over. And then I saw this guy cut me off, and he was like screaming and yelling at me, so I freaked out, man. Freaked out, you know what? I took off because I was scared.
Multiple crashes and the concerned recordings from other drivers, including an ambulance crew, paints a clear picture of Baldwin's reckless behavior. Facing the consequences of his actions, Baldwin was arrested and will be held accountable for his irresponsible driving.
Oh my God, it's so cold.
Aldwin! Aldwin!
While visiting Hawaii, this one tourist decided to hop a fence to get a closer look at a waterfall. Bad idea. After realizing he was in serious trouble, the panic set in. Clinging to the edge of a cliff, he started frantically begging for help, knowing he had made a pretty dumb move.
Grab me, no, grab with your hand. Somebody come on. Hold tight. Hold tight.
Can we hold him too? Can you hold him too?
Oh, here, get it here. Here. I need here. No, Link. Come on, somebody, please.
Hanging on for dear life, he was just hoping someone would pull him to safety.
Yeah, grab me. Come on.
Lesson learned, right? Maybe next time you'll think twice before crossing a fence that's there for a reason. Like, not falling off a cliff. In a heart-pounding moment caught on video, a massive bear went after a family's beloved dog, Zeus. It all kicked off when Zeus, a German shepherd, came back from a walk with his owner, 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒂𝒓𝒚. As they neared home, out of nowhere, a bear started charging down the driveway right at Zeus. Bailey freaked out, screaming in pure panic as she watched the bear get closer.
She was probably just protecting her cubs and was trying to chase off the biggest threat, which was Zeus. For me, it was like an instinct. It wasn't even really a second thought that was like, should I chase the bear? It was like, I'm going to.
Her screams actually made the bear stop chasing Zeus, but then things took a wild turn.
I realized she made that 180 turn to look back at me and then realized she was coming towards me. And that's where I realized that, oh crap, like I have to get back home too.
The bear switched focus and started chasing her instead. Luckily, both Bailey and Zeus managed to make it out of there in one piece with no harm done. Talk about a close call. In southeastern China's Fujian province, a wild scene unfolded when a woman lost her temper after missing her bus stop. Caught on video, she furiously kicked the bus door and even tried to grab the steering wheel in a fit of rage. Apparently, missing her stop set her off, and instead of calmly addressing the situation, she went straight to causing chaos. The footage shows her trying to yank control from the driver, which obviously put everyone on board at risk. It's hard to believe how far some people will go when things don't go their way. The driver managed to keep control of the situation, but the incident left everyone shaken. It's a classic case of frustration boiling over, but when you're on public transport, this kind of behavior can turn dangerous real quick. Local authorities got involved after the video surfaced, and the woman was likely facing charges for her outburst. What started as a misstep ended up being a major ordeal, all because she let her emotions get the best of her. This video was recorded in a busy parking lot in Plano, Texas, near the Dallas North Tollway and Parker Road on Wednesday, August 24, 2022, just after 8 p.m. The footage has been edited to protect personal information.
Shut the fuck up! Who do you think you go back to fucking India? Go back to India! Why? We don't want you here! You don't want to hang out with We don't want you here! If they are so great in your country, then stay there. You are such a bitch, man. Don't fuck with me. We were not talking to you. You came here. Get lost. Hurry. I will come closer. Come closer. Oh my God, guys, record. She's hitting me. She's hitting me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, she's hitting me. She's hitting me. Fuck y'all. Fucking furry ass bitches. Hello, miss. She just hit my hand. She tried to hit my phone away. I'm in a video, y'all. I'm at the 69 parking lot. Oh, here. Can you please send some help soon? Oh, these Indians, they come to America because they want a better life. Yes, but they're obviously not living the great life in India. No, she has a bad. You're Mexican. How does that make I'm a Mexican American. I was born here. Were you born here? What makes you think that because of the way you speak? Because I'm a Mexican American, but I speak English. If the four of us were talking, why would you come and talk to us and make a racist camera? Now she's hitting the third person. I'm not going to talk to you when you have your camera on. If you want to turn your camera off, I'm happy to talk. No, you're a stranger, and you have no right to come and talk to us. No, you're right. You know what, ma'am? You're right. Ma'am, I am sorry. Ma'am, I am sorry. You know what? I'm not. Okay, well, fuck you. Peace, I'm trying to reach out. Peace, I overstepped my bounds, and I'm sorry. She's suddenly apologizing and saying peace. I don't know what that means, but please have them come here because we are not feeling safe here. We don't feel safe right now. What? Look, I'm not gonna hurt you guys. Look at me. I'm all of 100 pounds, and you guys weigh well over 200 pounds. Now she's walking away. Stop videoing me. I swear to God, I will break the camera. Stop!
The following day, on August 25, around 3:50 p.m., Plano police arrested one of the women from the video, Esmeralda Upton. She was charged with assault, bodily injury, and terroristic threats. The whole incident was caught on video, and it's pretty wild. A guy on a bike punched a woman right in front of a firehouse, and the FDNY crew wasn't about to let that slide. Without missing a beat, some of the firefighters took off in hot pursuit, chasing the guy down the street. Talk about being heroes both on and off duty.
You can't hit a woman. She's very nice. The whole family, I know them. I grew up with them. Just seeing the guy running with the bike, and I seen the fire department came after him. Just comes by his stuff and leaves. That's all. I was like, why he did it?
A mom got the shock of her life when she discovered several spiders hiding in their seafood boil, what was supposed to be the family's dinner. She was just about to serve it up when she noticed something that didn't belong.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
The spiders?
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
Where do spiders come from? They will? They will?
I don't know, baby.
Imagine sitting down to a nice meal and then spotting creepy crawlers mixed in with the seafood. The family was understandably freaked out and dinner plans quickly changed.
Where did those spiders come from? What those spiders come
The crawfish, bro.
There's no way.
Let me.
It's definitely not what you expect when you're prepping a feast, and the mom couldn't believe her eyes. That's one dinner they'll never forget. In a shocking turn of events, a woman involved in a heated argument took things to a whole new level by stealing a police car. What followed was a dangerous high-speed chase reaching up to 125 miles per hour, all captured on the stolen car's dash cam.
No. Stop! 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 It did so fast, she just got in my car, took off. Eastbound on Highway 40 past the substation. Were you the one who called us?
Yes. I'm still like really shaking. Okay, thank you.
Did you know her?
No, she tried to take my keys.
We know her.
Oh. She tried to reach in and grab the keys from my vehicle. At first, she asked me for a ride, said she needed to get out of this place.
She drove recklessly, weaving through the traffic and putting countless lives at risk.
Should advise they're coming up behind an 18-wheeler. And she's turning around. She's conducting a U-turn. She is going eastbound.
The wild ride came to a tragic end when the stolen vehicle crashed and exploded, causing chaos on the road.
Signal 4, signal 4, signal 4. Signal 4, station 1033.
Stay away from the car! Stay away from the car! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up!
6316, back signal 4, send back 1018.
We got another vehicle over here. You guys okay? Hello?
Signal 4, another vehicle.
You guys okay? I'm not getting a response from them. Hello? I don't know where she's at. There's somebody in that driver's side.
She's right there. She's right here. She's right here. Get them, get them, get them.
Pickup truck.
Marin, I got the police cruiser on fire. Hey, Millers, get my fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher. It's really hot right here. Really hot. Really hot.
Where's yours? Pick up yours.
Mine's unlocked. It's unlocked. It's unlocked. It should be on the right.
My location. Man, we hear me.
The aftermath left authorities scrambling to deal with the fallout of her reckless actions.
There's a line in the front of the boat.
Witnesses say the driver and her passenger were strapped in their seats, sitting helplessly as water came flooding through the open windows of their van. It must have been a terrifying moment, just watching the water pour in while they were stuck, seatbelts on, unable to do much about it. You can only imagine the panic building as the situation went from bad to worse. An undercover police operation in the West End has drastically cut down on watch robberies. The Met has been deploying officers dressed in luxury brands like Rolexes around popular nightlife spots, where thieves have been targeting unsuspecting partygoers. These criminals have no clue they're trying to rob plainclothes cops, and as soon as they make a move, they're ambushed by a backup team ready to swoop in. Thanks to this clever operation, over 20 robbers have been convicted, and word is spreading fast in the criminal community that the police are cracking down hard on these opportunistic thieves. Watch thefts have plummeted as a result, bringing some much-needed relief to the West End. Before the operation ramped up in October 2022, more than 300 watches were stolen in just 6 months, with a total value nearing £4 million. Some of these watches are worth 6 figures, with high-end brands like Patek Philippe being prime targets. The Met ran its first 2 operations between October to December 2022 and March to October 2023, focusing on Soho, which accounts for 40% of all watch robberies in London. These stings led to 31 arrests and 27 charges, resulting in 21 convictions so far. 14 of these individuals have already been sentenced, racking up a combined 26 years behind bars, with more cases still pending. The most recent operation from March to October 2023 saw a 15.8% drop in watch robberies compared to the same period the previous year, down from 429 incidents to 361. The sting, set up by officers from the Met's Covert Policing Command and Central London robbery teams, has made it clear that the force is on to these thieves, catching them in the act with real luxury watches in play. Body cam footage captures the emotional moment when a 27-year-old woman burst into tears after getting pulled over for allegedly speeding and running a stop sign in Palm Beach Gardens. The Florida woman, identified as Anna Gilbert, showed signs of being intoxicated, according to police.
Yeah, this is a certificate of title, and this is a service receipt. And this insurance card expired 3 years ago. You still live on over there? That address you just said? Okay. This registration's expired. Ms. Gilbert, have you had anything to drink tonight?
No, I answered this. I'm having a PTSD. So.
From what?
From what?
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. Why would this trigger that?
I'm asking for help. If this is not triggering it, I'm trying to get to my boyfriend's house. Excuse.
Okay. So you haven't had anything to drink?
No.
No cannabis, no narcotics?
No.
Okay. All right, if you would go and step out of the vehicle and make sure you're not under the influence, and we'll have you on your way, all right? To make sure you're not under the influence.
Gilbert, the daughter of a well-known local lawyer, became visibly distressed when it hit her that she was being investigated for drunk driving.
All right, come on back over here for him, please.
I'm not allowed to.
You're not allowed to? What do you mean? Why aren't you allowed to?
I'm not allowed to at this point.
Why?
My dad's a lawyer,
Your dad's a lawyer?
and I'm not allowed to.
Okay, well, even as a lawyer, he would tell you if you're ordered out of a vehicle that you have to comply. Okay?
He's told me otherwise.
No, he wouldn't tell you that you don't have to come out if you're told to.
I mean, he's a piece of so.
That's what it sounds like he would say. Yeah, he's giving you bad information. So if you would go and step out, if you're not under the influence, you'll be on your way.
Okay.
All right, so
but
come on out.
I'm not allowed to, so we can do whatever. I can park here. We can do whatever, but
No,
I'm
go
not
ahead and step
allowed
out.
to.
A lawful order to step out of that vehicle, you could be charged with obstruction as of now. So if we have to open that door and remove you from the vehicle, you're going to be charged with obstruction.
I'll get out.
Okay. All right, so come on out.
But I'm sure I'll be charged with that.
Come on out.
I'm not allowed to.
Come on out of the vehicle.
car, you will not be charged with obstruction.
I'm not allowed to.
Last chance.
I'm not allowed to.
All right, come on out. Come on out. Come on over here. Okay? Do you have any medical condition with your eyes not corrected by glasses? What do you got?
I get seizures, myoclonic seizures,
Okay, what does that have to do with your eyes?
lights.
What about it? We don't have any flashing lights on in the front.
I don't know. Myoclonic seizures.
Okay.
Throughout the sobriety tests, she couldn't stop crying, even collapsing to the ground a few times.
Keep your head still. What's going on?
Big deep breath, Santa.
Do we have to call fire rescue? This episode that you're having, while I understand that it might be genuine, we still have an investigation to do. The more you're exasperating, I can smell the odor of an unknown alcoholic beverage coming off of your breath. So we got something to do here. Ms. Gilbert, do you wish to do the exercises with me?
Yes, what's up?
Eventually, it became clear that she was about to be arrested.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember what you were instructed to do?
9 steps.
9 heel-to-toe steps, and then what? Then the turnaround that I showed you, and 9 heel-to-toe steps back. The one leg stand, all right? You can go ahead and step off the line. You don't have to worry about the yellow line no more. All right, so go ahead and just stand right in front of me right there. Right where the flashlight's at. Or you can just stand. You can just stand right there too. That's fine too. Okay, so go ahead and just bring your feet together for me.
Whatever. You guys are over it. Do whatever you have to do.
We're still giving you a chance. What are you talking about?
Shaking your head. I need to.
I'm not shaking my head. See what I'm doing, Miss Gilbert?
I'm not doing this.
You're not doing it? All right. You're being placed under arrest for driving under the influence.
Okay.
And as well as obstructing an officer as well.
Come on, I got you. Come on, I got you. Come on, baby. I got him. Hey, baby.
John DeBacker from Long Island Cat Kitten Rescue put his skills, patience, and quick reflexes to the test to save a kitten in trouble.
Baby. Come on, baby.
Armed with a can of cat food, he carefully rescued the tiny feline, which had somehow gotten stuck 40 feet up in a tree in Hempstead, New York. How the kitten ended up that high remains a mystery, but DeBacker was up for the challenge. It was no easy task though. He had to climb the tree with one hand while balancing the food in the other.
Nothing to grip onto.
guys have a taller ladder?
No.
Like a 32 foot ladder? A 32 foot?
30? Nah, the one I have is 8.
Oh, this is a 20 foot.
Thanks to his efforts, the kitten was safely brought down.
Come on, I got you. Come on, I got you. Come on, baby. I got him. Hey, baby. I got you.
Living with a demon is no walk in the park. TikToker 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒐𝒔 seems to be dealing with some paranormal activity in his home, and it's been giving him and his partner some serious insomnia.
Dios mío, ¿qué es eso? ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Quieres algo? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? No inventes, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué es? Se abrió. Espérate, cálmate.
One night, after hearing loud banging noises from inside the wardrobe, the door suddenly swings open and something clearly moves inside.
Alúzame. Espera. Espérate, alúzame. No hay nada, mira, no hay nada. No sé.
When they search the wardrobe, they find nothing. Could it be a demon or maybe a boggart? In English folklore, a boggart is a shape-shifting creature that takes the form of your worst fear. They're said to hide in dark places like under beds or inside cupboards and wardrobes. In some stories, they're also seen as mischievous household spirits that bring bad luck if disturbed. With all these strange happenings, the wardrobe troublemaker might just be a boggart. Some robbery suspects in northwest Harris County picked the wrong guy to mess with when they try to steal from a lawn care worker. So here's what went down. On March 29, 2024, the victim was just doing his thing, trimming a lawn on Renmark Lane near Cypress Wood Drive. That's when he noticed a couple of guys swapping equipment from his truck parked just a few houses down. As the thieves drove by, they attempted to hit him with their car. Big mistake. That's when he decided to fight back with this weed eater, throwing it right at their windshield. Talk about a bold move. The car zoomed off, but one of the passengers didn't get away unscathed. He ended up tumbling out of the car and crashing onto the street. When he tried to stand up, he kept falling back down as the victim brandished his weed eater like a sword, making it clear he wasn't messing around.
Stay on the floor.
Eventually, the guy managed to scramble back to a red 4-door vehicle that was waiting for him nearby. According to Precinct 4, there may have been another dark-colored vehicle involved in the whole mess too. A tense situation unfolded when a Japanese man angrily dragged a foreigner off a train, sparking a heated confrontation. The argument had clearly been building up, and you can see just how furious the Japanese man was.
I love you, so Do you know what's really funny? You speak almost exactly the same as me. No, you shout.
Things escalated quickly, and the whole scene turned chaotic as emotions flared on both sides.
You! Bye-bye. See you later.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Look at that. I just got attacked though. Dude, come on. What the fuck are you doing? Come on. I just got fucking attacked. See you later. Come on. You. Bye-bye. Fuck you. You.
Firefighters are often hailed as heroes, but one man saw things differently when he decided to harass them as they put out a fire at a homeless camp. The entire situation is bizarre, made even stranger by the fact that he's filming himself, seemingly proud of his actions.
What? Does it look like I live in that camp?
I don't know.
Do you live in that camp? Actually, I live in a $500,000 house, probably more than what you have, so would you like some help?
Just when you think it can't get any worse, he starts boasting about owning a $5,000 house and mocks the firefighters for not having one. He even sarcastically offers to help them, laughing as he does so.
Kind of a attitude for a public servant, huh? I don't need help. Why would I need his help? Do I look like I'm just in distress? Do I look like I'm falling down and need medical assistance? That's the kind of person you want to run inside a burning building and save your baby? A coward like that? Could you imagine a coward like that goes into your house and That's pretty cowardly, huh? Are you mad because you're an old man? You got 35 years on me? No, let's be honest. Let's think about it. What's really bothering you inside? What really bothers you? That this 30-year-old can kick your ass in 5 seconds and there's nothing you can do about it? You little coward, huh? All you can do is watch. All you can do is watch you work. You can't do the work himself. You can't do the work yourself, old man. Yeah, come get it, old man. Come get it. Anytime you want it, old man. Does it sound like a threat? Does it sound like a threat? On a recorded device, does it sound like a threat? Yeah, I did. Mutual combat state. It's a mutual. There was no threat. There was no threat. Try it. You'll be sued. You'll be sued. I'll take you to court. I'll take your house. I'll take everything from you.
It's unbelievable what kind of person behaves this way. The most impressive part is how calm and professional the firefighters remain throughout the ordeal. If I were in their shoes, I'm not sure I could keep my cool, and I certainly wouldn't be eager to put out a fire at this guy's house in the future.
Dad!
Shut up and get off me! Why? Don't want...
Dad!
Take me back.
Dad!
Dad, take me back to your house. What the f*** are you doing?
Jeez, dude. Dad!
What are you doing?
Dad!
What are you doing?
Help me, dude. What the f*** is that?
What the f*** are you doing?
It's a little girl.
No. What are you doing?
Man, get the f*** up. Bro, I'll get in. Help me, dude. Help me. What is that? Come here. Come here. No, come here. Dude, I Come here. didn't do Who are that. you? Who are you? God! What the f*** is going on?
Huh?
You what?
Right? He woke me up and I...
That's Who is this?
This is...
On March 2nd, 2024, officers responded to a residence after receiving a report of a fight. Allegedly, the brother of a neighboring resident had abducted a young girl from her home and taken her to a nearby house. The family realized she was missing when someone came downstairs, noticed her absence, and heard shouting outside. When officers arrived, they found the man still on the porch, being held at gunpoint by a resident until police took over. This footage shows what happened next.
He don't got no gun though?
No, he don't have the gun.
Cool. Go back inside. Let me chill. Let me figure out what's going on. 17. Anybody en route could slow down. Nobody has a gun right now. I have the mail right here on the porch.
I apologize for that high
Stand
quality.
up. Stand up.
17, I copy.
Bitch up, bro.
Alright.
Listen, I'm not the one. Alright.
Hey, I'm Joseph. Already wanted. I
Anybody not
helped
on
him
scene
do
at car
it.
17's 126 Grand Avenue. Go down 17 has mail on the floors.
I'm Joseph. Alright, listen.
You know him?
That's my neighbor.
That's your neighbor?
That's my neighbor's brother.
Okay.
He did yard work for me and everything. For some reason, he came to me with a little girl tonight.
Help me, man. Where the little girl at?
In the house.
Y'all don't know her?
Kayla. No.
All right.
She been spending.
Help me, dude.
All right. Go ahead.
Just give me a minute.
Go ahead and
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Chill out. Bro, chill out. Quit tensing up.
All right, dude. Help me, sir.
24.
Oh, chill out.
Hey, chill.
Chill out.
Stop. Wait now.
Get the rat.
24.
All right. Straighten your legs out.
I gotta start you
Straighten
guys
out
from
their
6th
legs.
District, 1309
My
Green
name's
Street, please.
Joseph.
7.
Help! 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 Help me! Help! 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 Help!
Calm down, bud. Calm down.
Go ahead, they're putting a wrap on now.
Help!
Alright, we made it.
Help!
Hold on.
You got me? Help. I got you, but you gotta chill out.
All right.
Help! 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 Help!
Calm down, bud.
You gotta
All right.
chill.
You're good. Look, you can't hear yourself. Look at that.
You gotta
You're
chill.
safe, man. Look at that. Feel that? That's comfortable, right? No. It's not too bad. All right.
Help!
You're still good.
Help!
You're still good.
Help! Help! This your name, birthday?
Why?
Cause you the one that found him up here. You the one that had him at gunpoint, and he brought the little girl over here.
Well, what little girl?
That's in the house.
And he brought me a little girl.
From where?
From
That's
your
his
house? That's your sister.
Okay, so
The little girl was spending the night with her and her kids. And he kidnapped the little girl and brought her to me for some reason. He knocked banged on my door, and when I came out, she was screaming. And I snatched her from him. And I don't own a weapon, but
You ain't in trouble or nothing, bro, man. So listen.
So what happened?
That's my daughter. My daughter's still sleeping. Graceland, show her your Bible.
We're just talking to her.
yeah, we're not. So he took your daughter in the house, kept him out of the house, essentially.
Oh yeah, I'll go give this back to him.
That's essentially when
Sorry.
we arrived. Obviously got the scene under control and everything, and then he's now in the back of our cruiser. But as we know, there's no physical harm done to your daughter or anything like that. It seemed like he literally just walked from here over there. We don't know why he's not saying anything. He's kind of just screaming in the back of the car.
This won't happen again.
Yeah, well, he's getting charged with abduction and.
Yeah, I understand, but still.
Right.
Autumn Fun took a playful twist when a baby suddenly disappeared into a giant pile of leaves. The little one was crying and clearly shocked, not understanding that it was all just part of the game his dad was playing. The dad thought it was all in good fun, but the baby was definitely not expecting that surprise.
2, 3. Sorry. Yay! Woohoo!
An enraged elderly man in Nebraska took a hammer to a cement truck after a neighbor parked a pickup on his lawn. Assuming the truck belonged to the workers, he furiously smashed its lights before things escalated further.
You're gonna regret it! You got this? Ready? Yeah. That truck off my lawn! Keep doing it. Call the cops. These two flat fish tires of my stuff. Everything all right? Does everything look all right? You dumb. I want that truck off my lawn. I don't know what truck that is. And you got no problem. What are you taking pictures for? I don't know what truck that is. Well, then you got no problem.
On February 5th, 2023, police were called to a residence regarding a son who allegedly assaulted his mother after coming home in a drugged state. The mother had previously been advised to contact authorities if her son returned, and sure enough, he did. Upon their arrival, officers encountered a chaotic situation.
Hello.
2118.
Where's he at?
110. 110.
Can I come in? How you doing?
I'm good. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
You wanna come outside and talk to me?
About?
Some stuff that happened earlier today?
Nothing happened earlier today.
301.
Are you gonna arrest me? That's what I'm asking. Are you arresting me?
301.
Yeah, 319, come inside.
Are you arresting me?
Yes.
For what?
For assault.
For assault?
Yep. So let's just make this easy. Let's make this easy.
I didn't assault nobody.
Okay, let's make it easy.
We're gonna make it easy. I'm gonna put my stuff in my backpack.
Okay.
If you pull your gun out, I'm going to.
I'm not gonna pull a gun. Look, I need to pat you. You're
not patting me down.
Look,
don't touch me. Stop. You just said we're gonna go outside.
Okay,
I'm not.
Okay, but I gotta pat you down because I don't know what.
Okay, you're gonna pat me down outside. I don't want none of my stuff left here.
Okay.
The son, clearly agitated, refused to cooperate with police, claiming he had done nothing wrong.
Okay. Do you have any weapons on you?
If I had a weapon, you'd be dead.
When the officers attempted to arrest him for assault, he resisted, making the situation even more volatile.
Yep. Hey, next time you go to East High School, I'm gonna have my little homie Tito break your jaw. You run your mouth like you grown.
Come on.
What's up then?
Sure don't want to fight with one.
Stop! Stop! Alright, I'm done. I'm done. Stop.
I got a phone call now. Here.
I'm done.
Put your hands behind your back. Phone call now. I'm
I'm done.
06, I'm with 301.
The officers were forced to restrain him, but his aggression continued. He spat at officers, insulted them, and made bold claims about his financial success, boasting about making more money than any of them.
Come on, buddy. All right, stand up. Buddy? Hey! I'm not gonna spit on you again, nigga. If you choke me out my hoodie. I come here the other day to save you from overdose on heroin. You're gonna spit in my face? You're doing it. I hate it, bro. That's how it's gonna be? I got spit all over me somewhere.
Okay. All right. Don't touch me. You touch me, we're gonna have a problem. Stop.
We've got to pat you down again,
Give me
Kale.
my phone and call Shane.
We've got to pat you down again.
My phone is in your house. They took everything in my
Leave
pocket.
these cuffs on.
Yep. We're just going to take this other one off.
Who is you?
Kale, don't pay attention to
It's
him.
funny, huh?
Kale.
Don't pay attention to him, okay?
Bro, I've been patted down 7 times.
It's policy and procedure, okay?
Fuck your policy and procedure. You all suck assholes. Hey, how it feel to know that I'm 20 and I make more money than all of y'all combined? I got $250,000 in my bank account.
The mother, frustrated and hurt, explained that she had been calling for help for weeks, but no action had been taken. She recounted how her son had stuck her in the head, stolen money, and caused constant stress by breaking into her home repeatedly.
My son came back and
Did he go south or north? Okay.
he was doing drugs in my bathroom. I asked
Yeah, I
him
know.
to leave, and then he just came up to me and went all nuts and like he said, "Give me your keys, bitch." He was gonna take my car, so I went to grab my purse, and he grabbed my purse from me. So I put my hands on it because I was trying to get my purse.
Right.
And he smacked the shit out of me on my forehead, friggin' burns. And then he smacked him.
And your brother?
Yeah, he's only.
We were over here the other day.
No, and he keeps coming back, and I can't get him to not. And he kicked in my back door, so my house isn't even secure. And
Does he live here? He's been living here though.
No,
Where does he live?
on the streets, in a trap house.
Despite attempts to resolve the situation peacefully, her son escalated things to the point where force was necessary. His son was charged with multiple offenses, including assault on law enforcement, drug possession, and contempt for violating a protective order. Some viewers may find this footage disturbing. It shows security footage from a Taco Bell in North Dallas, where an employee poured a bucket of boiling water on 2 women. The women are now suing Taco Bell and its employees for negligence. After being treated for severe burns, the women, Brittany Davis, Kira Davis, and a 16-year-old referred to as CT in the lawsuit, have left the hospital. Their attorney, Paul Grinke, shared details about the incident that occurred on June 17 at the Taco Bell, located at 11829 Abrams Road. A wild scene was caught on camera in Illinois when a car ended up stuck sideways under a truck on the highway. The dashcam footage, recorded by driver Nolan Galvin, shows someone frantically waving out of the window of the trapped car, trying to get help. Galvin quickly honked his horn to alert the truck driver, hoping they'd stop before things got worse. Illinois State Police had to shut down 2 lanes on the highway to handle the situation, but luckily, no one was hurt. A guy got stuck on a zip line and started calling out for help, all while it was being recorded. Luckily, the instructor acted fast and quickly rescued him, bringing him back to safety. It was a tense moment, but everything ended well with the guy safely back on solid ground. Sonic CD, the third installment in the Sonic the Hedgehog series, dropped in 1993 for the Sega CD console and quickly became a fan favorite, known for its iconic soundtrack, graphics, and cutscenes. It's still considered one of the best games in the Sonic franchise, but there's another reason it got so much buzz. Strange rumors that started swirling soon after its release. Back in the day, before we had the modern messaging apps and forums we use now, gamers connected on platforms like Internet Relay Chat, IRC, and Usenet. That's where rumors about hidden passwords in Sonic CD began to spread. Supposedly, using these passwords could unlock secret images and messages within the game. Naturally, players got curious, and soon, they started finding some seriously creepy stuff. It all started when players discovered that if they pressed a specific button combo, down, 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 left, right, A, on the title screen, they'd access a sound test mode. Here, they could play around with different numbered combinations to hear sounds and music from the game. Most of these combinations just played regular game tracks, but one particular code took players somewhere entirely unexpected. When players entered the numbers 461225 or just 1225 in some versions, the screen would change. Instead of the usual Sonic vibe, rows of creepy human-like Sonic faces filled the screen, wagging their fingers. But that's not all. Eerie music and sinister laugh played in the background, adding to the unsettling atmosphere. To top it off, a message in Japanese appeared on the screen, which when translated read, "Infinite Fun, Sega Enterprises, image by Majin." This freaked out a lot of people. Why? Because the word Majin was often translated as devil, leading players to believe the screen was signed by some dark force. For years this haunted gamers who stumbled across it, but as time passed, the story became clearer. Majin does translate to devil in some contexts, but it can also refer to any supernatural being like genies or sorcerers. However, in this case, Majin wasn't something sinister. It was just the childhood nickname of Masato Nishimura, the game's landscape designer and the voice of Sonic in Sonic CD. So the creepy Sonic figure? It's actually a cartoon version of Nishimura's face. And the music? That's just the final boss track from the American version of the game. The Japanese and European versions had a much more upbeat and less eerie tune for the secret screen. Turns out, Nishimura liked to leave his mark on the games he worked on. He even signed off with the same Majin nickname in Shenmue, a game that came out in 2000, simply because he wanted to stand out. While this secret scene likely wasn't meant to scare anyone, the combination of the human-like Sonic figure, the mistranslated message, and that creepy music certainly gave some players the chills back in the day. A whirlpool without a drain? What on earth is happening here? Instagram user The Inexplicable posted a video showing water on a flat surface behaving in a really strange way. The water seems to be swirling around almost like it's alive. Some viewers are baffled, while others are throwing out their own theories. One user, 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒐𝒔, suggests it's just water slipping through cracks in the floor, nothing more. Others think it could be something more unusual, like a tiny octopus, or maybe even some kind of insect. But here's where it gets interesting. This odd event took place in a mausoleum, which has many people speculating that something paranormal might be going on. Could spirits be at play? Some commenters seem to think so. One knight chimed in, claiming that the whirlpool could be the work of a djinn. According to folklore, djinns, supernatural beings, are known for their unpredictable behavior. They can be playful, mischievous, or even downright dangerous, depending on their mood and their intentions towards humans. One common belief is that djinns have the power to control elements, including water. There are even stories about jinns creating whirlpools to travel between different realms or as a way to show off their powers. So, is this mysterious whirlpool the result of a jinn stirring up trouble? Or maybe it's just a playful spirit from one of the nearby mausoleum drawers, having a little fun. It's all up for debate, and the truth could be as mysterious as the whirlpool itself. A lot of people drive recklessly, and this is exactly what happens when two vehicles try to do the same thing at the same time. In this case, the white car was trying to park but ended up getting stuck to a truck with the car door wide open. Honestly, neither driver was in the right here. Both were being careless, and it led to a messy situation. If either of them had been paying more attention, the whole thing could have been avoided.
RV Mike 3085. RV.
Dallas police have announced they busted 4 groups of robbers who are believed to be behind over 40 business robberies across the city. The most recent arrest happened this week after a cell phone store on East Ledbetter Drive was hit around 11 a.m. on Tuesday. After the robbery, officers quickly chased down the suspects and managed to catch them. Dallas Police Chief Eddie Garcia praised the officers. WFAA got their hands on some of the body cam and dash cam footage from the arrest, giving a first-hand look at how it all went down.
Confirming eastbound, just that's the way right here.
I know, but we gotta get the car and make sure no one else is in the car.
One suspect's gonna have a red shirt or a red jacket on.
On the ground! On the ground! Get on the ground!
Get a description. Always.
Don't move!
Illinois area.
Box 710, I got one at gunpoint. Taking the red shirt into custody now. Put your hands behind your back.
10-4 Sharia.
Where?
Karen's responding code 3. Oh, just Illinois is what is thinking something is running behind.
Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here!
2218 Maryland,
2222 Maryland, second one's at gunpoint.
Nope, I got him.
And the 2222 Maryland, one gunpoint. Where's the second suspect?
Both suspects are in custody.
I feel like I'm having sir, I feel like I'm having some type of episode.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Call for a message, please.
Yeah.
Hey! She's after my gun!
On Christmas Day 2023, officers were called to deal with a young woman who was clearly intoxicated and acting erratically. She was running around with her top half exposed, claiming that someone was chasing her and trying to harm her. Things escalated when she allegedly tried to grab an officer's weapon.
Hey! Off-duty security guard saying that the female talking to a male in a white Toyota.
Come on. Put your shirt up. Put your shirt up.
I need help.
Okay. Well, put your shirt up.
You're the police?
Yes.
I need help.
Okay.
Oh my God. Please.
Let's get on the sidewalk and out in the street. 42 Adam, I'm out with her at Southwest Turdnam, okay? What's going on?
Copy.
Are you the police?
Yeah, you're good.
I'm really drunk right now.
Okay.
And like, I don't know what's going on.
What do you mean you don't know what's going on?
I think I found out my boyfriend is cheating on me, and so like,
Your boyfriend's cheating on you?
I feel like everything is a movie right now. I feel like I'm about to get killed. Like I'm having some type of episode.
Huh?
I feel like I'm having sir. I feel like I'm having some type of episode.
Okay, we'll get medics for you. Okay? Your mom's worried sick about you.
You want to go with your mom? She's here. Or we're trying to run after you.
Do you want to see your mom?
I feel like I'm having some type of episode right now.
Did you take anything other than
alcohol? I don't know what's going on.
Diarrhea.
Help me.
No. Diarrhea.
Help me! Help me! Help me!
We're here to help you. Just take a breath.
Guys, I'm scared.
You're not in trouble.
I'm so scared.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, let me help you out. Let me help you out.
Sir, please. Give me a second.
Do you want to?
I know. Sir, please.
Diarrhea. Come on.
Sir.
Diarrhea. Come on.
You're okay.
I'm scared.
Calling for a message, please.
Diarrhea.
Hey! She's off her gun!
I got her. She's grabbing my phone. See if we can spin her around. Just grab her hand. I got her.
I'm scared!
Grab her gun.
Relax. Relax.
Hey, no. Let us just step away. Step away.
I need God.
She's already reached for our guns twice. Step away, please.
Help me. Sir, please. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Sir, help. Help.
Sit down.
The woman was taken to the Polk County Jail where she was charged with trying to disarm a peace officer. She could have faced even more charges like indecent exposure, public intoxication, interference, and disorderly conduct, but she got off a bit lucky on that front. The officers handled the situation calmly and professionally, avoiding further chaos. As always, it's important to remember that everyone is considered innocent until proven guilty in court. Colin Yeager caught an incredible moment on a video when a whale crashed right into a boat while he and his brother were out fishing off the coast in New Hampshire.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You think it's okay for you to invade Europe? You're our race. I'm European, and Europeans want to know why you think you have the right to invade our country. Why are your people invading our homelands? Do you think that you just can invade Poland? You have your own country. You're an Go home. Go home. We don't want you in Europe. We don't want you in Europe.
An Indian guy in Poland found himself the target of some seriously nasty racist abuse from a Caucasian man. The whole thing escalated when the white guy started throwing expletives at him, accusing him of causing genocide and calling him an invader in Poland.
Why are you in Poland?
Why are you filming me?
Because I'm from America, and in America, so in America, there's too many of you guys here. So why are you in Poland? Why are you here? Do you think that you just can invade Poland? You have your own country. How come you don't go back to your own country? Why don't you go back to your own country? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why don't you go back to India? Are you from India? Sir, just answer. I just want to know. I can film you. No, this is my country. I'm European. And if Europeans want to know why you think you have the right to invade our country. Why are your people invading our homelands? You have India. Why are you coming to the white man's land to take off from our hard work? Why don't you build your own country? Why don't you build your own country? Why are you being a You think it's okay for you to invade Europe? You're our race. You're an Go home. Go home. We don't want you in Europe. We don't want you in Europe. Not Polish. No, you're not Polish. You're not Polish. Why are you here? Why are you here?
Even though the Indian man kept asking him to stop recording, the other guy just lost it, going off on a wild, profanity-filled rant. It was a disturbing scene, showing just how out of control things can get when ignorance and hate take over.
You can be here, but you won't. When I want to ask you, no. Stop invading our country. Go home. Go home. No, you should feel uncomfortable for invading our place. No. 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 Why? No, you should feel ashamed. Your people are invading America. You're invading Europe. You need to go home.
Okay, don't filming me.
No, I will film you. This is my country. Go home. This is Europe. This is Europe.
Okay, then.
This is not.
Then.
Well, then what?
I'm not here alone. Many people.
Yeah, why?
I'm not here alone.
We don't need tech support. We don't need tech support. Go home to India. Europe.
Okay. Stop filming me.
No. Guy is up and he should be called out that your people are Europe. Think that you can nation. Huh?
Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.